Hey, football fans, Brad Nessler here with my partners in crime, Lee Corso and Kirk Herbstreit. No complaints about the weather tonight as we see nothing but stars in this contest between the Georgia Bulldogs and the home team. At about the halfway mark of the college football season, we've got a good matchup between two teams from the SEC Eastern Division. And here comes the home team. The Bulldogs are pretty confident coming into this one, Kirk. It really doesn't appear to be much of a contest.
Georgia comes into this football game led by their quarterback, and he's such a leader, Brad. Believe me, he won't buy into any of this pregame "we're going to blow him out" hoopla. He's a focused competitor, and he'll be ready to play.
You're absolutely right.
This one's easy. I'm picking the Bulldogs.
All right, there you have it. The coach has made his pick. Let's go down to the captains at midfield for today's coin toss. Georgia will be kicking off, and you can just feel the energy in the air for this opening kickoff. He kicks it. Hughes fields it in the end zone.
Kickoff return 21 yards. Hughes on the return.
This quarterback is the leader of this team, but he's going to need some help from his offensive line today as they go up against a very good pass rush.
You got that right, Brad. He's the focal point of this offense, and the defensive line knows it. They're going to be coming after him hard today.
When you're as good as this kid is at playing quarterback, there's definitely a bullseye painted on your chest. We'll see how he handles the pressure.
Here's what they've done on offense.
Absolutely amazing. It seems like nobody can stop these guys when they've got the ball, Lee.
Not bad at all. This team has been moving the football and scoring on everybody they've played.
Looking, throws this one out to the left. He's got it on the run.
That was a big-time play and a new set of downs.
I think the defense might have been thinking run there, Coach.
Well, I don't blame him. It's pretty common to see a run on first and second down, but this offense is keeping them guessing.
It's 1st and 10, ball on the 42. Clark comes to the line with 3 wide. Rolls right, across the middle, and it's caught. Bailey with a takedown.
Way to look it in. Nice catch.
Sure was. He displayed some great hands there. Now we're looking at a first down.
First and 10, ball on the 31. They'll bring in their dime package. Clark on first down. Looks. He might not be able to get the pass off.
How about the athletic move by that kid? Unbelievable for his size.
Boy, is he an amazing athlete. You know what happened there? The offensive line was so focused on picking up the blitz, they forgot about blocking the defensive lineman.
Look at how dominant they've been on defense.
Well, I'll tell you, as an offense, you've been pretty successful if you can even sniff the end zone against these guys.
Whoa, they're one of the best in the country. Just look at those numbers.
He's looking. Wants to throw outside. Finds the true freshman. And he's finally knocked out of bounds at the 11-yard line.
Now that was a good-looking play. The quarterback put it where his receiver could get it, and now they have a first down.
What I like is the faith that this quarterback has in his receiver. He's not afraid to throw it downfield.
11 yards out. Clark with 3 wide receivers. Drops back to pass. Looking. Goes to the end zone. My goodness, guys, that was a spectacular play by the wide receiver.
The coach has gone to great lengths to shepherd his receivers, and we've seen the results on the field.
And he hits the PAT. A lot of game left. 4 minutes remaining in the quarter. And our score, the home team, 7, Georgia, nothing. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. Kicks it off. Vincent takes it at the 4. Oh, what a move. And now we'll see the offense come out of the field for their next possession. They'll get the ball here at the 28-yard line. They'll line up in the power I. On the ground with the tailback. He spins around. Moncoeur brings him down. A gain of 6.
Gain of 6 on the play.
It's 2nd down and 4 to go. Ball on the 34. Georgia lines up in the power I set. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. And down he goes. And he carried that one for a few yards.
You know, when you have a guy that can grab 5 yards or so consistently, it sure takes some of the pressure off the passing game.
1st and 10. Ball on the 41. One-man backfield. There's the play fake. Throw short. Complete. And they make the stop. What a throw for a big gain.
That is a great example of the quarterback seeing the whole field and finding the guy who had the best chance of making a catch.
It's 2nd down and 1 to go. Ball on the 50. Walker comes to the line with 3 wide. Inside give. A little juke. He's on the run. With the spin, Jude with a takedown at the 30-yard line. And the delayed handoff works for a big gain.
Got to be happy with the effort there by your tailback.
You are absolutely right.
1st and 10. And this is the 5th play of the current drive. Georgia going with the power I. Back to pass. And now he's going to run. And he's tackled at the 29-yard line. He scrambled and maybe picked up a yard there. It's 2nd down and 9 to go. This is the 6th play of this drive. Power I set.
391.
Toss. Jude brings him down. The halfback picks up a yard.
1 yard gain on the play.
3rd and 8. And this is the 7th play of the current drive. Drops back to pass. Rolls to the right. Across the middle. And it falls incomplete. He had his wide out, but he couldn't hit him.
When he misses, it's usually high. And that's something he's been working very hard with his coach on.
Kelly comes in to kick the field goal, and he's going to have to get a leg into this one. It's up. And it's right down the middle. Time to take a look at the drive summary. It's brought to you by Pontiac. Fuel for the soul. Georgia to kick. Smith and Hughes back ready to return. And they'll be returning this one. Smith fields it at the 2. Thanks to some nice passing on the last drive, the offense. They'll take over at the 20.
1st and 10.
3 wide outs here. He drops back. Over the middle. Got it to him on the run. They'll bring him down.
I like the defense that was called. They just didn't make the play on the ball.
You're right. It wasn't necessarily bad defense. The offense just executed, and the result is a first down.
First and 10. Ball on their own 38. And this impact receiver is looking to make a play. He's in the zone. Clark hands it off. He can scoot. Bounces off the would-be tackler. Tries to juke. Brought down. He got a really nice gain on that run.
I'm going to tell you, I think the defense needs to make some adjustments. Maybe move 8 or 9 guys into the box. Coach, maybe they can slow this running game down.
You're right, Kirk. Heck, I could run through those holes.
They'll throw on first down. Looks. Comes across the middle. He gets another, and this is a big one. Rodgers with a takedown.
Move those sticks. That's a first down.
And a great catch, too. Did you see how he looked that one in?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. He can catch the football.
Have a look at our Old Spice red zone numbers. Red zone, when performance matters the most. Clark is back in the gun. Clark drops back to pass. He's looking. He's going left. And it's caught. Tackled. A pickup of about 3.
3-yard gain on the play.
They spread out the defense here.
Man, I like this call. Spreading out the defense near the goal line. Good call.
Guns it to the end zone. Outstanding play to the wide receiver, and he took it the distance.
It's almost if the receiver told the defensive back, "You think you can cover me? I'll see you in the end zone." Yo.
And he hits the PAT. This drive summary is brought to you from our good friends at Pontiac. Hayden looks ready to kick this one off. He kicks it. And it goes out of bounds. That'll draw a flag. You got to keep the kick in bounds. Here's the ref's call.
Illegal procedure on the kicking team. The ball is spotted at the 35-yard
His errant
line.
kick has given the offense a great starting point to begin their drive.
Absolutely. The defense will have to come out with major intensity to make up for that blunder.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 35-yard line. The Bulldogs line up with 3 wide. They keep it on the ground as a tailback. And they make the stop. Gain of 9.
The ball carrier, 9-yard gain on the play.
It's second down and 1 to go. Ball on their own 44. Georgia comes out in the shotgun. Hufford brings him down for a loss.
Excellent job by the defense to read the draw play.
Yep.
Third and 7 coming up here. Ball on their own 38. And that'll be the end of the first quarter with our score. The home team, 14. Georgia, 3. They're down in 7. Ball on the 38. The Bulldogs come out showing 3 wide. Witherspoon will run it again. Missed tackle. Stevenson brings him down. He made the tackle, but I think he got a little help from his face mask. Let's check with the referee.
Got an inadvertent face mask on the defense. 5-yard penalty, first down.
He wasn't careful enough and got a hand on the guy's face mask.
That will go as a 5-yard penalty for grabbing his face mask.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 46. Linebackers move over. They'll throw on first down. Juke move. He decides to run with it. Here's an opening. Moncur with a takedown. He had a whole lot of room to run on that one.
When the pressure's coming from the inside and the quarterback can escape the pocket, it usually means he's going to have some room to run.
First and 10. Ball on the 25. Walker with 3 wide receivers.
391.
Walker to the air on first down. Throws. Complete. And down he goes. They pick up 2 on the pass play.
Gain of 2 on the play.
It's second down and 8 to go. And this is the 6th play of the drive. Georgia sets up in the I. They get it out there on the toss. Throws it to the outside. And they couldn't hook up on that one.
Well, the players love to run these types of plays because it's out of the ordinary of what they usually do on offense. So when they finally call a play, you have to execute it because you don't get many chances to do it again.
And I think they have the wrong guy throwing the football. But I guess that's why he's not the real quarterback.
Throws to the middle. Moncur brings him down. They picked up some yards, but it won't be enough to keep those chains moving.
They went to the right guy. He just couldn't get away.
Kelly lines up for the field goal. The kick is up. And it's through the uprights. And now we'll take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Georgia is ready to kick it away. He kicks it. Smith fields it in the end zone. Let's see if this defense has trouble defending the pass again here.
If they do, my friend, look out. They're going to give up another touchdown in a hurry.
They'll set up shop at the 22-yard line. Ace backfield. On the ground with the tailback. Tackle. That's a 7-yard gain.
7 yards gain on the play.
Second and 3 coming up. Ball on the 29-yard line. 3 wideouts here.
3 inside 4.
Fullback handoff. There's a missed tackle, and they push him out. Well, Coach, he picked up a few yards on that one.
Brad, tough running by this kid.
First and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line. Clark comes to the line with 3 wide. Hugh gets the call again. Rogers with a takedown. Gain of a yard by the fullback.
Yard gain on the play.
Second and 9 coming up here. Ball on the 37-yard line. Let's see if they look the wideout's way. He is in the zone. He's going right. Incomplete pass.
He just had too much on that one, Coach.
The quarterback put everything he had into that one. The problem, it wasn't accurate.
Third and 9. Ball on the 37.
37-yard line.
Clark is back in the gun. Clark back to throw. Rolls to the left. Throws down the middle. Caught. Wilson brings him down. So on third down, they pick up the first and a lot more.
When that kid caught the ball, he wasn't thinking about first down. He was thinking touchdown.
It's first and 10. This is the 6th play of this drive. Clark lines up in the shotgun. They'll throw on first down. Throws to the middle. Got it. They'll bring him down.
Nice decision by the quarterback.
Not only was it good decision-making, but the offensive line protected just long enough for him to find his target.
And when you combine the two, it'll be a first down 9 out of 10 times.
And we take a quick look at the stats from within the red zone, brought to you by Old Spice Red Zone, when performance matters the most. And the defensive tackle's looking to cause some chaos. Wilson tackles him for a loss on the play. The quarterback trying to do a little too much by himself.
Hey.
Second down and 12. Ball on the 21-yard line. He may have changed things up here. They snap it to the back. Here's an opening. He's knocked out of bounds. That was a pretty good run.
Incredible effort there running the football by this guy.
And the impact receivers in the zone right now. Broke away from one. And he's in there. Touchdown. Nice job by the offense to get the final few yards to the end zone.
Yeah, they knew what play to call for in that situation and made it work.
And he hits the PAT. And now we'll take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Looks like they're ready for the kick. He kicks it off, and he got all of that one. Washington fields it in the end zone. Just about ready to call the first play of this drive. They were able to pick up a field goal on their last possession. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 21. They line up in a double tight set. They'll give it off here. Makes a move. Stevenson with a takedown. And that was a nice run. Kirk, that was a great job by that big offensive line.
Yeah, it really was, Brad. And also a nice read by the ball carrier to find that running lane.
When you break one like that, you got to give a lot of credit to the offensive line.
1st and 10. Ball on their own 35. Georgia lines up with 3 receivers. It's a direct snap. Gets past the tackler. Hunter brings him down. He's not your ordinary fullback. This guy can move.
You bet he can. I like this kid. He's a heck of a football player. They need to get him some more carries.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 45-yard line. They line up in an I. They'll throw on 1st down. Steps up in the pocket. Looking. Parker comes away with a sack. Georgia calls a timeout. Second and 13 coming up here. Ball on the 48. The Bulldogs line up with 3 wide. Walker drops to throw. He steps up. Look out. Has it to the senior. So the defense kept everything in front of them on that play.
They didn't pick up much on that play, but if they keep dumping it off like that, the safeties are going to have to creep up. When you force the safeties to play shallow, it opens up a whole other passing game. That's when you hit them with the home run.
Walker drops back. He jukes him. And now he's going to run. Sheds a tackler. Jude with a takedown. Georgia lines up in a goal line set. Carter on the handoff. He's hit and got away. Jude brings him down, and they get the 1st down.
Just a simple give to the fullback, and he gets enough for the 1st.
I like this call. Short yardage situation. Just give it to the big guy.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 34-yard line. Georgia comes out with an I formation. Again with the run. He's hit and got away. Lost the ball. Fumble. Monker with a takedown. Georgia takes a timeout. 2nd and 10. Ball on the 34. Georgia goes with the ace set here. Walker steps back to pass. Steps up. Shakes off a tackle. He passes it. It falls incomplete, and he overthrew his wide receiver.
I don't know too many 7-foot guys playing football, so maybe he should aim lower the next time.
It's 3rd down and 10. This is the 9th play of this drive. Georgia lines up with 3 receivers. Back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. Looks. Throws down the middle. And they make the stop.
That's how you convert 3rd down, sweetheart.
That was a good-looking play, wasn't it, Coach?
Oh, yeah, this offensive coordinator must have seen something in the defense he really liked.
Walker hands it off. No, play fake. Looks like offsides. Here's the official call.
Offsides. On the defense. 5-yard penalty. Still
The defense lends them a hand with that penalty.
Gosh, giving up penalty yards is so frustrating, isn't it?
First and 5. Ball on the 14. They'll bring in their dime package. Walker drops back to pass. Batted ball. And it's incomplete.
Way to keep your head on a swivel, kid. That was a nice job of locating the football and knocking it down to prevent the completion.
Sure was, Coach. He put himself in great position to make a play.
2nd and 5 coming up here. Ball on the 14-yard line. Georgia lines up in the power I set. Setting up the play action. Comes across the middle. And it falls incomplete.
Williams, the intended receiver on the play.
Third and 5. This is the 12th play of this drive. The Bulldogs set up in the gun. He drops back. He steps up. He's looking. Over the middle. And he's got him again. He's in for the touchdown. So it's the running back who shows off his hands on the touchdown.
It's such a bonus to have a back who can contribute to the passing game.
And he tacks on the extra point. And now let's take a look at the drive summary brought to you by Pontiac. Kelly ready to kick. Kicks it off. Hugh fields it in the end zone. Sheds that one. Fumbles the ball. Hines with a recovery. It's 1st and 10. They're threatening inside the 20. They'll work from the shotgun. Walker back to pass. He takes off. Touchdown, Georgia. The defense let the quarterback scramble in for the score.
The defense had the offense beat there initially. It took a great run to get that in.
Nice play, kid. Get those legs rested so we can do more of the same.
And he hits the PAT. Down to just a few seconds left here before the half. And our score, the home team, 21, Georgia, 20. Georgia to kick this one off. Smith and Hughes back to return. Kicks it off. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. Guys, their last possession, they really had good success passing the ball.
Hey, if you ask me, I'd air it out some more.
Lee, I agree. Make them show you that they can stop it before you change things up.
Ace backfield. They'll throw on 1st down. Looking. He's going left. Finds his receiver.
Way to look it in. Nice catch.
Sure was. He displayed some great hands there. Now we're looking at a 1st down.
1st and 10. Ball on the 39. One more play now before we hit halftime, so they'll most likely throw one towards the end zone here. He keeps it. He might have a chance. Knocked out of bounds. And we've reached halftime here. The score at the break, the home team, 21, Georgia, 20. Second half just about set to get underway as the teams line up for the kick.
Back deep to return.
He kicks it. Washington fields it in the end zone. Little shake and bake move. Down the sideline. Good, solid return that time.
You're right. And what allowed him to come up with a nice return were some key blocks up front.
Yep, and a few more of those key blocks and it would have been really big.
They're on the right side of the 50 as they start this drive. They line up in an I. Drops back to pass. Short toss. It's deflected. Heads up play to bat it down.
Yeah, and if you can't get to the quarterback or intercept the pass, the next best thing is to get a hand up.
It's second down and 10 to go. Ball on the 47-yard line. They line up in the shotgun. Walker options out. Fernandez brings him down.
Walker with the carry. 9-yard gain on the play.
Third and 1. Ball on the 38.
38-yard line.
The Bulldogs line up in a goal line formation. Carter on the run. Hunter with a takedown. He got a really nice gain on that run.
I'm going to tell you, I think the defense needs to make some adjustments. Maybe move 8 or 9 guys into the box. Coach, maybe they can slow this running game down.
You're right, Kirk. Heck, I could run through those holes.
27-yard.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 27-yard line. Walker comes to the line with 3 wide. On the ground with the tailback. Brought down. Not much for the runner as he gets back to the line of scrimmage. So it's second and 10. And this is the 5th play of the current drive. Walker is the impact player, and he's feeling it right now.
Big dog.
Walker on the option. Breaks one. He lateral. Parker brings him down. A gain of 8 on the carry.
Gain of 8 on the play.
And we take a quick look at the stats from within the red zone, brought to you by Old Spice Red Zone, when performance matters the most. They put everyone up on the line. Back to pass. Throws this one out to the left. Got him. Touchdown, Bulldogs. So they call the tight end's number, and he comes through with the score.
He did a great job here of using his size to create space for himself so the quarterback could get the ball into him without any defenders getting in the way.
Kirk, you know, in high school, this guy was so big he played defensive tackle. When he's going across the middle, he never shies away from a big-time hit.
No, he's more interested in delivering punishment than taking it.
The Bulldogs come out in the power I. They got it. The fine folks at Pontiac bringing us this summary of how that drive took place. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. He puts it deep downfield. Smith fields it in the end zone. And now we'll see the offense come out onto the field for their next possession. They'll go to work at the 19-yard line.
19-yard line. First and 10.
When this quarterback's in the zone, as he is now, he can do a lot of damage to the defense. Clark gives it up the middle, and he has room to rumble. He's knocked out of bounds. He's not your ordinary fullback. This guy can move.
You bet he can. I like this kid. He's a heck of a football player. They need to get him some more carries.
It's first and 10. Ball on their own 33. Watch out for the man at wideout. He's feeling it right now. And they'll run him again. Can't wrap him up. Big opening. Knocked out of bounds. He got a really nice gain on that run.
I'm going to tell you, I think the defense needs to make some adjustments. Maybe move 8 or 9 guys into the box. Coach, maybe they can slow this running game down.
You're right, Kirk. Heck, I could run through those holes.
Single set backfield. Clark drops back on first down. Looks. He unloads it. Found his man. And down he goes. Nice catch by the receiver.
That reception put him over the century mark for the day. And you want to know something, Kirk?
What's that?
This receiver is the real deal. He's a great playmaker.
First and 10. Ball on the 22. Clark lines up in the shotgun. Rolling out to the right side. It's deflected. Nice timing by the safety to get in there and knock it away.
That's what his job is, and he did it perfectly on that play.
It's second down and 10 to go. This is the 5th play of this drive. They come out with 4 wide out. He drops back. He's looking. He rolls out to the right. Batted away.
Excellent job of getting a hand in there to break up the pass.
It was, Coach. That one had reception written all over it, but the defender stepped up and made the play.
Third down and 10 coming up. Ball on the 22. Nickel defense. Drops back to pass. Down the middle. Finds a man. Brought down. And that pass and catch gives them a first down.
Yep, they got the first down, but it wasn't by much, you guys.
The pressure turns up when in the red zone, and that's when you turn to Old Spice Red Zone, when performance matters the most. Going with the shotgun here. Lets it go, and it's caught. About 3 yards on the play fake.
3-yard gain on the play.
Clark is back in the gun. Clark back to throw. Fires it quickly. Here's an opening. Touchdown. That was his 3rd touchdown of the day.
Well, the quarterback's going to get a lot of credit, but I think the thing that has helped him the most back there is the protection by the offensive line. He has had plenty of time to make decisions back there in the pocket.
And those decisions he's been making are the right ones, too, my friend.
And he tacks on the extra point. So we take a moment to check out the Pontiac drive summary. Hayden ready to kick. He hits a booming kick. Vincent fields it in the end zone. Hardly tough sledding for this offense that last drive as they took it in for 6.
Well, look no further than the guys up front. They created some huge holes to run through.
They'll get the ball here at the 26. Walker comes to the line with 3 wide. Back to pass. Steps up, looking. He's got to throw it in a hurry. So the defensive end forces his way through the line and gets to the quarterback.
What an athlete.
Oh, yeah, he is a big-time playmaker, and he's only in his first year on the field. That's a scary thought, my friend.
Second and 13. Ball on the 23. Walker with 3 wide receivers.
On the goose.
Walker with the give. He has some room. Creates some room across midfield at the 40, at the 30, to the 20, to the 10. Touchdown, Georgia. Nice call, nice blocking, and an even better run.
Those guys up front must have been hitting those sleds pretty hard in practice. The only reason this kid was able to show his big playability was because the offensive linemen executed their assignments to perfection.
And he hits the PAT.
And now we'll take a look at the Pontiac drive summary.
Georgia lines up for the kickoff. Smith and Pugh set to return. Nice kick, plenty of distance. Pugh fields it in the end zone. The offense with a lot of success through the air on that last drive as they moved it down the field for the touchdown. They'll take over at the 14-yard line.
1st and 10.
3 wide outs here. Lets it fly. Complete. He's out of bounds. About a 5-yard pickup on the old play-action pass.
Gain on the play.
Second and 5 coming up here. Ball on their own 19. Clark comes to the line with 3 wide. He's rolling right. Down the middle. And it's a true freshman.
That was a big-time play and a new set of downs.
I think the defense might have been thinking run there, Coach.
Well, I don't blame him. It's pretty common to see a run on 1st and 2nd down, but this offense is keeping them guessing.
1st and 10. Ball on their own 44. One-man backfield. Clark options out. Hicks with a takedown. Nice running on the option there.
That was a spectacular option keeper there, and I'm going to tell you why. It looked like that play was going nowhere, but this quarterback made the right choice by holding on to the football.
You're right. Good heads-up play there by the QB.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 34. Ace backfield. Setting up the play action. Looks. Throws it to the outside. Got it. They'll bring him down.
Wow, nice catch.
Way to look it in. Heck of a job by the wide receiver. These guys are moving the ball down the field.
And we take a quick look at the stats from within the red zone, brought to you by Old Spice Red Zone, when performance matters the most. Another trip to the red zone. Last time, it resulted in a touchdown. The halfback just plowed his way into the end zone.
Yeah, but it wasn't all him. The offensive lineman just pancaked the defense on that one.
And he tacks on the extra point. So with less than 2 to go in the 3rd quarter, our score, the home team 35, Georgia 35. Hayden ready to kick. Kicks it off. It sails out of bounds, and that'll be a penalty. You can't blame the refs that time. That'll be the kicker's fault 100% of the time.
Illegal procedure on the kicking team. The ball is spotted at the 35-yard line.
The kick out of bounds will set them up with good field position. They'll set up shop at the 35. One-man backfield. Play action, throws. And it's caught. Missed tackle. Jude brings him down. Short pass there, and they get a moderate gain.
There's nothing wrong with nickel and diming him down the field.
It's 2nd down and 3 to go. Ball on their own 42. The Bulldogs come out showing 3 wide. Drops back to pass. He's looking. Across the middle. Heads to daylight. He jukes, and down he goes.
I like the defense that was called. They just didn't make the play on the ball.
You're right. It wasn't necessarily bad defense. The offense just executed, and the result is a 1st down.
1st and 10. Ball on the 45. The Bulldogs line up with 3 wide. Back to pass. Short toss. The ball is tipped. The ball is knocked to the ground.
Players use anything they can to get in the way of a pass.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 45-yard line. Going with the shotgun here. Walker on the option. And he's taken down.
Walker on the run. No gain on the play.
It's 3rd down and 10. Ball on the 45.
45-yard line.
The Bulldogs come out showing 3 wide. Walker drops back, steps up in the pocket, looking. Here comes the pressure. Parker comes away with a sack. Now that's some heavy pressure.
It all starts with the battle up front. I don't care how good your receivers are or how explosive your running backs are. If you can't control the line of scrimmage, then it's tough to move the football.
I agree, Coach. And the thing is, this quarterback can make some plays for you if you give him enough time back there to throw.
Well, it looks like he's going to have to figure out how to make plays without time.
They line up to punt this one away. He punts this one high in the air. Hughes calls for the fair catch. And they make the fair catch at the 21. Guys, their last possession, they really had good success passing the ball.
Hey, if you ask me, I'd air it out some more.
Lee, I agree. Make them show you that they can stop it before you change things up.
They'll go to work at the 21-yard line.
21-yard line. 1st and 10.
Clark has 4 receivers lined up here. He drops back, looks. He tosses it short. It falls incomplete, and he overthrew his wide receiver.
I don't know too many 7-foot guys playing football, so maybe he should aim lower the next time.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on their own 21. Clark is back in the gun. Rolls right. He's looking. He's going right. Got his man. He's on the run. And they make the stop. What do you think of that catch, Coach?
This game's got its highs and lows, but one of the highs has got to be the play of this kid. He could play for my team any day.
And that's the end of the 3rd quarter. And we'll head into the final quarter of play with a score all knotted up. First and 10. Ball on their own 45. Clark comes to the line with 3 wide. Clark hands it off. And the big fella with some room. And down he goes. He's not your ordinary fullback. This guy can move.
You bet he can. I like this kid. He's a heck of a football player. They need to get him some more carries.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 41-yard line. 3 wideouts here. Handoff up the middle. And he has room to rumble. Wilson with a takedown. That play just sets up perfectly.
That's because the defense didn't think it would be run twice in a row. It's almost like saying, if at first you don't succeed, try it again. Well, this one is, if you succeed, run it again, sweetheart.
1st and 10. And this is the 5th play of the current drive. They'll work from the shotgun. They go with the option. Tackle. So he calls his own number and gets about 6 yards. The pressure turns up when in the red zone, and that's when you turn to Old Spice red zone, when performance matters the most. The offense got 6 the last time they were inside the 20. Let's see what they do here. The option left. They'll bring him down. 3-yard gain by the running back.
3-yard gain on the play.
Third and 1 coming up on this play. Ball on the 15. And the impact D tackle is in the zone. They'll run the option. Here's an opening. Now he pitches it. Knocked out of bounds. And they get the first down on the option to the halfback. "11 yards out. They'll work from the shotgun. He throws it. Complete. A little juke. And he's taken down. They pick up 2 yards on the play-action pass.
2 on the play.
I wouldn't try anything tricky on defense. This quarterback's looking to make a play. Looking. He's going left. Incomplete.
The pass ball's incomplete. Use the intended receiver on the play.
Clark with 4 wide receivers. Clark steps back to pass. Wants to throw outside. His receiver has it. Fellas, that's number 4, and he's making it look pretty darn easy out there.
Yeah, well, what we have right now is a quarterback who's very comfortable with his offense. He believes in his system, and the coaches and players believe in him. You couldn't ask for a better situation.
And he hits the PAT. And now we're going to take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. The home team is lined up to kick this one off. Vincent and Washington deep to return. Sends it sailing downfield. Washington fields it in the end zone. The defense did a good job against them the last time they had the ball, forcing the punt.
But remember, they had given up quite a few yards before forcing that punt. They might not be so lucky this time.
The Bulldogs line up in an I formation. The Bulldogs go with the I formation. Walker pitches out to the right. And now he's going to throw it. Finds his receiver. So we get to see his arm, and he gets it out there for a first down off the trick play. Georgia comes to the line with 3 wide. Witherspoon gets the carry. And down he goes. He looks to be hurt down there. First and 10. Ball right around midfield. Walker comes to the line with 3 wide. Here's the option. Has some daylight. Moncur brings him down.
The ball carrier, 9-yard gain on the play.
It's second down and 1 to go. Ball on the 42. Georgia comes out with an I formation. Handoff up the middle. And he's tackled in the open field. Well, Coach, he picked up a few yards on that one.
Brad, tough running by this kid.
First and 10. Ball on the 38-yard line. Georgia comes out in the shotgun. It's a bad snap. There's a missed tackle. Hunter lays it on him. He keeps it on the option and picks up maybe 4. It's second down and 6 to go. And this is the 6th play of the drive. Walker on the option left side. He's into the open field. Stevenson brings him down. He kept it himself and picked up a good-looking first down.
Another reason why I love the option. Just when you think he's going to pitch it, he cuts up the field and keeps the ball himself.
No question, Coach. Great execution and a good decision there by the quarterback.
They'll run the option. Bounces off the would-be tackler. Pitches back. It's on the ground. They'll bring him down. They run the option, and it almost cost them.
You can't fumble the football like that. The coach is calling the option because he trusts his players to take care of the football. They are very, very fortunate to get that one back.
They sure are. That one had turnover written all over it.
Tries to juke. Moncur with a takedown. Well, he worked hard for those yards, Coach.
Yeah, Brad, this kid is a hard-nosed football player. He gives them that kind of effort on every single play.
The Bulldogs come out of the power eye. Hughes brings him down. A 1-yard gain on the play.
1-yard gain on the play.
They'll line up in the power eye. Vincent on the toss. Has some daylight. Touchdown, Georgia. He may have been seriously injured on that play.
Yo, he's in a lot of pain down there. I hope he can bounce back from this one, you guys. He's a good kid.
And he tacks on the extra point. So with less than 2 to go in the fourth quarter, the score is Georgia 42, the home team 42. Georgia to kick this one off. Smith and Hughes back deep to return. He kicks it. Smith fields it in the end zone.
This is where I look for the defense to clamp down after some sloppy tackling the last time. They let this offense run all over them, all the way to the end zone, and I don't see that happening again.
The defense lines up with 6 DBs. Looks. He decides to run with it. Big opening. 7-yard pickup on the scramble by the quarterback. 2nd and 3 coming up. Ball on their own 22. Clark is in the zone and looking to make a play. Broke away from one. Wilson with a takedown. He holds on to it and gets maybe 2 yards. It's 3rd down and a yard for the first down. Ball on the 24. Single set backfield. Drops back to pass. He's looking. Rolls to the right. Over the middle. Got it. Gets past the tackler. The 50. Look at the power. Thompson brings him down.
They made the 3rd down conversion look too easy.
They were just looking for the first and ended up getting a huge chunk of yardage. It's not bad.
First and 10. Ball on the 39-yard line. Clark lines up in the shotgun. They'll throw on first down. Rolling out to the right side. He keeps it. And now he's got room to run. He made a real nice play on that one.
I'll tell you what, in today's game, you have to have the ability to run the football. Give the quarterback a lot of credit. He made a great play and really gave his team a boost.
The pressure turns up when in the red zone, and that's when you turn to Old Spice Red Zone, when performance matters the most. So their last red zone visit resulted in a touchdown. Let's see if the defense can hold them this time. Hicks with a takedown, and they're going to play keep away and work this clock. Second and 8 coming up here. Ball on the 17. And they have 3 receivers bunched. Looking. He rolls out to the right. Across the middle. What an athletic play by the wideout.
This guy's one of the most athletic players I've seen all year. You realize in high school this guy was all-state in football, basketball, and baseball. He's been making big plays his whole life.
And he hits the PAT. So we're down to just a few seconds remaining here in the ball game. And our score, the home team, 49, Georgia, 42. The home team ready to kick. Sends it sailing downfield. Hardly tough sledding for this offense that last drive as they took it in for 6.
Well, look no further than the guys up front. They created some huge holes to run through.
Georgia lines up in a shotgun set. They'll throw on first down. Looks. He'll dump this one off. And he can't make the catch.
Drop passes. That'll drive the coach crazy. That'll drive the quarterback crazy. And that'll drive the fans crazy.
Well, I'm sure he'll get an earful when he gets to the sideline.
You bet he will.
Second and 10. Ball on the 20. Georgia goes with the ace set here. Walker set to go to the air. He steps up. He's rolling right. Wants to throw outside. And they push him out.
Nice decision by the quarterback.
Not only was it good decision-making, but the offensive line protected just long enough for him to find his target.
And when you combine the two, it'll be a first down 9 out of 10 times.
I guess he'll throw this one as far as he can and hope for a miracle. Walker on first down. He's looking. Throws down the middle. And he brings it down. Stevenson brings him down. This one's in the books, folks. Kirk, what'd you think of this one?
I'm sad to see this one in because it was a great game to watch. Georgia had plenty of chances to win this football game, but it wasn't meant to be today. All you can do now is try to bounce back after a close loss like this.
Folks, thanks for tuning into our game. Our final score, the home team, 49, Georgia, 42. For Lee Corso, Kirk Herbstreit, and everyone at EA Sports, I'm Brad Nessler saying goodbye and see you next time.